Everybody, welcome to my weekly Scripture for Thought video show. I'm your host, your most Bible discussion leader of my own conference called Bible Talk and Bible study leader and future Reverend of Christ, future Reverend of my own ministry in the future, Anthony T.C. Walker. Now today I have the scripture for importance to put out there. Have you ever been going for a job interview and have been turned down, have been belittled, and be talked bad to you by your employer that you want to employ you, but instead they tell you, oh, we'll call you, and they never call you? Or have you asked a lady, when you was a teenager, when you asked a lady friend to be your girlfriend, she turned you down when you had little confidence? Do you feel that? Or you a girl as a teenager, as you try to ask your guy friend to be your boyfriend and he turns you down? And have you ever been, even in your 20s or teenager or even your 30s, have you ever tried to get into a cool group that you thought was cool, that was really down, and they turn you down when you have little confidence in yourself? You know what? I'll tell you why. Because you have little faith that's less than a mustard seed. That's right. And like Jesus, Jesus keep telling us, like he told Peter, you are little faith. Why do you doubt? Because if Peter didn't have faith, if Peter didn't have faith, like in Matthew 14, he would have walked through the whole water, and he didn't even need Jesus' help. See, but see, here's the thing: when we have lack of faith, that's when things fall up upon us like a deck of cards. Now I have the scripture of encouragement for you in Mark 11, chapter 24, which states, "Have faith in God." Now, if you have faith small as a mustard seed, and you say to this mountain, go throw yourself in the sea, and the mountain will obey you. Nothing can prosper you in prayer. Nothing can prosper you in prayer. When you pray to God in Jesus' name, believe that your prayer is yours, and it will be yours completely. Now, that's part of my scripture for thought. But nevertheless, as you can see, I can see there's a lot of people walking back in front of me. They have little doubt or no doubt at all. See, if you have doubt, you would have faith and believe that you can get what you can get. You can get that boyfriend that you want. You can get that girlfriend you want. You can get that job you want. And you can be down with that cool group if you want. You just have to have enough strong faith. If you have enough strong faith, it'll be done to you. Anything you want, you get it. And now, looks like I'm finished with my scripture. Now finished with my weekly scripture of thought. Now as for Pelham Parkway near Bank of America, near the 2 train. As for the weekly Scripture for Thought show, I'm your host, your most Bible discussion leader of my conference called Anthony Walker. I'm also a Bible study leader, Bible study teacher, and I'm also going to be a future reverend of my own ministry with my own people that I will serve in the future that will come about. Now, I'm going to wrap the show up, and then after that, I'm going to invite people to church. So my audience on social media, my audience in social media, my fans that's dedicated to me, and every pastor around here. As for my weekly Scripture for Thought show, as for my weekly Scripture for Thought video show, I'm your host, your most Bible discussion leader and Bible study teacher, Anthony Walker. Bye-bye, see ya.